Oh, hey, humans! Guess who's back? You guessed it. Us! It's only been a month since we've been gone, so we're making progress. Making progress. Although, speaking of progress, I do apologize, but this episode has really bad audio, so yeah, in some parts we just had to cut out. It was just too bad. And by the way, we were going to upload this episode sooner, but a lot of stuff happened. Well, that was. I don't want to talk about it. And also, I for some reason misplaced my theme song, so I had to make a new one. I'll upload it right after I finish this episode, and I swear it is a lot better than the last one. A lot shorter, because I've been reading the comments and said it was too long. So, I'm doing as you wish, make the theme song shorter and better. Anyway, yeah, we've done a lot. We've traveled a lot of places, and we're going to be traveling more. So now at least we have a good excuse why we might not be doing filming so much, or maybe we just be filming while on the road. It's up to you. Anyway, I can't think of anything else to say. So enjoy the show. Now listen to me, humans. Let me introduce ourselves. We are the Hardballs. I'm the director of Creatures. Round of applause for me and my hats. You'll see me with cats. You'll see me with my cars. And how could I forget my father Sam and his strange mindset? Although these days he can't move his head, but you can still see him filming out in his shit. But just to warn you, we do have some flaws. Like I have a hard time talking to folks. It's not because I'm shy. No way. I can enlighten you with tales to crack you up with my jokes. Just sometimes there's things I can't explain, even though to me those things are obvious. But Dad's flaw is worse. First, his app at times he fools around, and that can be dangerous. Although other than that, we're actually real nice guys, and our show you'll love, I guarantee. You can hear my house call stories, we can tell you the news, or you can just tell us what you want to see. As long as you're not a kid and you don't mind random shit, I have a feeling our podcast will be a hit. So chill out with us. You don't have to be nervous. It's just Sam and the dog. That's me at your service. What's up, my humans? It's me and Sam. We are back. And if you couldn't read the little white thing underneath his name, yes, he is going to be a future cripple.
So, give them a rundown of what we did last weekend.
Oh yeah, we took a little road trip before just to see Dad's brother and his family. Yeah, we went down to Huntsville,
What state is that in?
Alabama.
Yes, that's where we went.
Yeah, we went to the Comic-Con there for 3 days.
Yep. So we drove down on.
We drove down Thursday. We arrived at your brother's at like 7 or 8 or it was like it.
But yeah,
it was nighttime, but not too late.
Right. And it was the first night of the draft, and so we watched the draft when we got there, and then went to bed. So we had a big day the next day.
Yeah.
Okay. So what do they have? What do they have new?
What?
Love. What do they have new that you love?
Oh yeah,
Ryan,
yeah. They have this new golden retriever.
Yes.
Our first night was all right. We slept in, and so then the next day we went to the Huntsville Comic-Con. And if you think that Richmond was small, this place was even smaller.
But it was still pretty good size. It wasn't.
I mean, yes, it was. It was very good. Very good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we went.
But technically, the first day, I really couldn't do anything. I just had to look around to see what I'd be doing the next 2 days. So.
Right. Yeah. We didn't have a lot of time. We had to drive up to Nashville pretty quickly.
Yeah, we had to go to that Tennessee at night to see. Okay. How many of you out there have seen Let's Start a Call on is it on Apple TV still? Or yeah, there's this new
movie that it
Comedy.
features Stavros. Is that his name? Stavros.
Halkias.
One more time.
Stavros Halkias.
Stavros Halkias.
Yes. Where is he from?
Actually, he's from where we live. Well, I mean, he's from Baltimore,
Yes.
but he's also lives in New York, so it's kind of like
That's true.
kind of like
Yeah.
two houses at once. I still don't
Yeah.
exactly get that, but that's his life, not ours.
And where did you go to see him at?
You just said Nashville. I mean, not.
Yeah.
I mean, Tennessee. Tennessee. Yes.
Yeah, Nashville, Tennessee. What was the concert venue? It's Raymond Auditorium. It's famous
Raymond
for the Grand Ole Opry when it began, and then a lot of country stars went through there over the years. So pretty special place. Ryan and I went and saw Devo there earlier this year, and yeah. So where did we sit, man?
Huh?
Where did we sit?
Oh yeah, front row, literally right in front of him.
Yep,
And
he
the
was
craziest
right in
thing-
front of us. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah, and
he
he didn't even pay attention to us.
No, he has a job, make everyone in the auditorium laugh.
Yeah. Even though I was one of the only ones wearing a one-of-a-kind hat.
Yeah, that's okay.
But at least we got to meet him afterwards. I mean,
yeah. So the show
along
was
with you and
pretty
that, along with you and that Detroit guy.
Yeah, we sat in the front row next to a comedy fan who was ironically wearing a Detroit hat as I was wearing this hat. And we knocked his team out of the playoffs last year. But we sat and talked to him. And then after the show, we saw him standing over by the bus. And so we walked over and talked to him some more and waited there until Stavros and his team came out.
Yeah.
So
We got pics.
got to meet him. Yep, you'll show some pics of it in a second.
Yeah, I'll show some
Most of
pics
them
after
are
the
very
show.
similar.
Yeah, I'll show some pics.
Yeah. So that was
Along
great.
with-
And then we walked around Nashville.
Other than the fact that we lost our car.
We didn't lose our car. We
But
forgot
lost
where we
the
parked.
parking lot. I mean, we couldn't figure out
Right,
which
we lost the
one
parking lot, which could not have possibly been closer to where we were.
Yeah, we were
We walked
so
around.
stupid.
Well, we were walking around anyway just to see because it was a Friday night in Nashville, and
Yeah, to be fair, there were a lot of people.
it was
A lot.
Boston.
I mean, there were concerts happening in every single building we passed. One building,
Yep.
concert. Second building, concert. Today's concert. So on and so forth.
Yeah, they're known as Music City USA, so that's why.
A lot of bachelorettes, too.
Yeah, it's also a big bachelor mecca.
Yeah.
So there was a lot of people. So we walked around a while, and then we were like, all right, let's go. And then the fun began. Because then we were like, all right, I know we parked near the place. So we walked one block, wasn't there. Walked another block, wasn't there. Walked up a block, wasn't there. And finally went back to where we began. It was there.
You're starting to sound
So-
like a robot, and your face froze again.
Okay, it's recording on mine. So as long as mine's doing good, it's okay.
Well,
And you're
we'll
not
see.
breaking up.
We'll see how it looks. We'll see how it
Yeah,
looks. And if
we'll
it's
see.
bad, we'll have to.
We're
cancel.
famous for our shitty
Yeah, we're famous for screwing up,
production
but we don't want
quality.
to screw up so much that people can't hear anything.
Yes, that's true. Okay, so that was a great night. So
Yeah,
then
but-
Saturday happened.
Saturday, we went back to the con, and I started hanging out. And let's see. Oh yeah, we saw William Shatner. I mean, to be
Yeah, so
fair,
what?
to be fair, I should have said something. If I'd known that it would be too expensive for me to do something with him, I would have said something immediately.
What do you mean
So-
something?
I mean, just
What do
said
you
a
mean?
question. Like he was asking questions. I
Oh,
could
you're
have
going to ask some questions. Okay, yeah, that's fair. That's right.
Yeah,
We didn't know.
to be fair, it was my fault. But don't worry. I mean, at least like afterwards, when he was at his like booth, I waved to him. He waved back. So at least he knows I exist.
That's cool. That was very nice. Not to wave back at you. But yeah, I was the front row. I think back your row behind me. He was standing literally right in front of me.
Yeah, he
If
was
I'd have
literally
stood up,
standing on the table instead of.
right, he wasn't sitting behind the table. He was leaning up against the table in the front, and I
And he was explaining the existential stuff of why we have to explore after like this guy getting stuck in Antarctica, freezing to death, but just still want to go.
Right, I was just waiting for him to fall, and then I was going to save him.
Yeah,
he could have. I mean,
he's old, but he's not that old.
He is that old? 94.
Okay, he's
dude.
that old, but he's still stable in the mind. I mean, he's not.
Yeah, he's sharp.
I was about to go too far.
He was this far from the edge of the thing. The whole time I was just waiting for him to fall into my lap. So
yeah,
that was
never gonna happen.
We saw another with my name is Earl. Did you stay around for that? No, I think you watched.
No.
What else happened? Did you meet anybody that day or do anything that day?
Let's see. I also met Felicia Day.
Ooh.
I even finding her. But I think that appeared on your phone, not mine. That's okay. Let's see.
Yeah, you can still pull it.
I also met Weird Al Yankovic.
Ooh.
It was my turn to lie down on a table.
You'll show the picture of that too.
Yeah, I will show all the pictures. Don't worry.
Yeah, that was Sunday. So we're talking about Saturday. Try to keep it.
You said next. Okay, I'm sorry.
No, it didn't. It's all right. It's all right.
But yeah, I didn't. So to be fair, Sunday, all I did was just look around and.
Saturday, you mean? You just looked around.
Yeah, I said Saturday. I didn't do much.
Okay. All right. So we went home, or went to Ryan's, and then while I was there, I looked at my phone and I had free tickets to a comedy club that was in Huntsville, and so I got them because they were free too. At first, I asked Doc if he wanted to go. He did at first, but then it was over 21 show, so Ryan wanted to go. Ryan had never seen a comedian in concert, which is nuts.
Hey man, didn't you just say that earlier this year you and he went back to Tennessee?
The concert, Devo. Devo is a band.
Okay.
You know the famous comedian Devo. Poor you. So we went and saw a comedian, Ian Fidus, and I had seen him online on a couple of podcasts, but I had never seen his comedy. So I wasn't sure, and I was kind of anxious because I wasn't sure, if he's going to be good or not. I mean, he's a professional comedian; he's got to be good. So my expectations were super low, which are great. Go into something with expectations that are super low, please, and yeah, we were super pleased. He rocked. He was incredible. He was actually a little better than Stavi, which was amazing. But yeah, Ryan, I didn't realize, this. I was like, yeah, dude, comedy is pretty killer sometimes. So that was Saturday. So then what happened Sunday?
All right, then all that stuff happened, like with me meeting Weird Al Yankovic, Felicia Day, and Michael Bell.
Right.
By the way, going back to William Shatner, like William Shatner is like 94 now. Yes.
Yep.
And Michael Bell was only 86, but he somehow looks so much older than William Shatner.
Yeah, William Shatner is in phenomenal genetics, basically. So
yeah, like someone else,
So what did you have my genetics? You're in big trouble, buddy. So what does Michael Bell do? I'm not familiar with.
All right. Well, what I want to do with him was something you probably would never have heard of. But have you ever seen Rugrats?
Yeah. What Rugrat was
he? He played Chucky's father.
Okay. Okay.
For those out there who've seen Rugrats, you know how sad it can one of those characters is. Yeah. You don't understand. That's okay. Everyone else does.
Yeah, I've seen it. Rugrats. I know all the kids.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. There's one episode that was really sad. Let's not talk about that. No, the character I wanted him to wanted him to do was this old blue goat that I sort of created. I mean, it was kind of already a character, but I just wanted to change it up a little bit. I might make a this is a character I might put on the show later on. I just gotta finish like recording stuff. There's kind of like these trailers. I just need to find an animator to to draw out what.
Yeah, well, I think you draw pretty well, so I think you should.
I mean,
probably
yeah,
try that.
I can't do like flat book animation or that kind of stuff. I mean, like
Have you
stand
tried?
still pictures, I'm great at. It's just
Well, animation is just one frame at a time, but so you can draw that one frame and then move it a little bit each time. So it takes a long time, but if you want to do it like that, you can, or you can do what the South Park guys do and do that.
nah. You know, I'll probably just do the video recording and then just put the like picture, kind of like an audio book, you know, like
Yeah, that's fine. And you can
unless someone, when I put the video up, unless someone sees it in his animator and like, hey, I wanted to do this with you, like to see how it goes. I'm like,
yeah, you can also there's animation like programs that you can learn to do, which make it easier.
I'm already in a program right now. I don't really.
Are you in a 12-step program?
What?
Nothing. You're not going to get it. So Sunday, what else happened Sunday?
Did we? Oh wait, no, we didn't leave.
Did you hear me?
Oh yeah. Then we met Jason Lee, the guy who plays Earl from My Name's Earl and Dave from Alvin and the Chipmunks. Yes, the guy that says,
and also
Alvin!
Allrats, the actor.
Yes, we got to me and Dad got a picture with him, and so did I for free. So that was a really good deal. So yeah,
absolutely, it was very nice. And then I said hi, talked to Ethan Suppley, who is Randy on My Name Is Earl. He's lost a lot of weight. He was in a bunch of other shows like Remember Titans and I think Zodiac. So he's a very good actor too. He was on Stavros Halfcase's podcast. I told him I saw him on that, and we talked about Stavros for a little while. So then they so
you're breaking up.
Okay, it's okay. At first, we were going to leave on Monday and drive Monday. Then I was like, we have enough time. We can get home at a civil hour and sleep in our own beds. So we decided to drive, and we left around 2:30. And we put in the GPS 1214 Fairfax Avenue.
Oh yeah.
I'll tell the story.
Funny part.
Hold your horses on, kid. Stop. I'll tell the story because I'm the one who screwed up. So yeah, we put in 1214 Fairfax Avenue. On the bottom of the screen on the GPS thingy, it said arrival time 4:30. So we're thinking, all right, 4:30 in the morning. That's okay. So we're driving. Yeah, we put in 1214 Fairfax Avenue, but Bumfuck, Alabama. So at that point, we're like, we've already drove 2 hours. Fortunately, we did drive east, so that it really didn't that much. It only probably affected us about a half hour overall. So when we figured that out, we laughed because that's what you can do, and put it correct. I made damn sure it was Maryland and Churston when we put it in the next time, but that was funny. I had thought about going back to Ryan's, but like I said, if we would have gone like just straight south, or I'd have known right away if it was west. But we ended up going east pretty much the whole time. So then we made it home. We were tired. So what else? Anything else exciting?
Oh yeah, let's see. Well, for one thing, we tried 2 new pizza places that we don't get in Maryland.
We like to go to different pizza places wherever we go. Just experiment everything out.
But to be fair, to me, no pizza is better than Happy House.
Okay, that's your opinion. You're absolutely welcome to that opinion.
Yeah.
I like it too. I don't think it's my very favorite, but I like it. Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay, and let's see what else. Well, we went to Bucky's a couple of times. I mean,
Oh yeah, everyone loves Bucky's.
I don't really see the appeal of it.
You don't like food, though. You wouldn't like it. They have all junk food and delicious hot food. Their brisket is delicious. I eat that every single time. Then I also pick up like a garlic, what's it called? Beef jerky. I always get that. And then I always get Mom's fudge. And then I also get these pecan cookies that are like panoche cookies. It's like a brown sugar fudge, and they're really good. Bucky's, yay. Let's
No,
see.
so we stopped at a gas station when we were on our way home, and we were overrun with Amish people.
Oh yeah, there's like a bus full of Amish, and this was like 2 a.m.
Yeah,
And yeah, it was pretty hysterical. They were all in.
I was
gas
actually
station.
terrified.
Why?
I don't know. I mean,
You think they're going to take you and make you one of their own? I think you could be Amish.
Well, that's it. Because I wasn't one of their own. I was worried they might jump me or something.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think you would love to be Amish. If it wasn't for
No,
like
they kill animals. I mean, the only animals they don't necessarily kill are the dogs, horses, and mules. But I don't.
I mean, okay.
And just because I love their Amish market cheese logs doesn't mean I agree with all the rest of their customs.
Okay.
Even though they do have good hats.
Cool. All right. Well,
Let's see. Anything else?
we probably won't be on here for a while because I had my surgery on the 8th. So I probably won't be able to do anything for at least a few weeks after that.
Yeah. Well, I might be doing something, but you don't have to. I've already got plans for something else first.
Absolutely. Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Can you think of anything else?
No. The only thing I'm thinking of, well, did we mention your channel last episode?
My channel doesn't have anything on it, buddy. I took that video down because it was too long. And
Really?
Yeah.
All right. Well,
It took up too much. It took too much space on my phone, so
all right,
I had to. Yeah.
That's fair. Yeah.
At some point. Oh man, that's nice. That's a way to end it. All right, guys. Bye.
All right. All right. We'll make sure to see if this thing still sounds good, but if not, we're gonna have to take this thing down.
Turn it off now. Love you. Bye.
Bye.